and welcome back to Beyond. Today we are beginning to explore London, William Blake's poetic representation of England's capital city. This is part of AQA's Power and Conflict cluster of poetry. If you haven't yet had a chance to watch our other poems from this cluster, such as Ozymandias by Percy Bysshe Shelley or Robert Browning's My Last Duchess, then don't forget to check them out too. In this video, you'll find out who Blake was, what the songs of Innocence and Experience were, and how Blake and London fit into the Romantic movement. William Blake was the Kanye West of his day. While Ye flits between music, fashion, filmmaking and politics, Blake also turns his hand to numerous disciplines, most notably poetry and painting. He was also considered a bit eccentric, claiming to have conversed with angels and experienced, at the age of 4, a vision of God looking at him through the window. This surreal mysticism definitely seeps into a lot of Blake's poetry, but London is on the whole more humdrum and earthly. Blake's day was in the late 18th and early 19th centuries. London appeared in its 1794 collection called Songs of Innocence and Experience. Each poem was accompanied by an illustration which, in the days before colour printing, Blake painstakingly illuminated himself. Songs of Innocence and Experience was subtitled Showing the Contrary Sides of the Human Soul, which is exactly what the two separate volumes were designed to do. The Songs of Innocence were positive and celebratory, products of their creator's pure and childlike imagination, while the Songs of Experience derived from his observations of the world around him, casting an unforgiving eye on contemporary developments and living conditions. London belongs to the latter category. The poem describes a journey around London, offering a glimpse of what the speaker sees as the terrible conditions faced by the inhabitants of the city. Child labour, restrictive property laws, and prostitution are all explored within the poem. Although Blake was fascinated by religious iconography, he firmly rejected organised religion. One of the main reasons for this was the church's failure to help poverty-stricken children who were forced into manual labour, as detailed in other Songs of Experience such as The Chimney Sweeper and The Little Vagabond. Despite his bleak and unromantic view of the capital, Blake is regarded as a key member of the Romantics. As you probably already know, Romanticism was an artistic and literary movement which was interested in human emotions and spirituality. Romantics were opposed to the establishment and felt that many people, particularly the poor, were oppressed and exploited by both the wealthy and by recent scientific and industrial advances. Romantics believed in the power of the imagination and the idea that people could only be truly free if they were ruled by their creative and emotional impulses. So in this sense, London is supremely romantic, even if it does leave a bitter taste. Thank you for joining us for this preliminary trawl through London. Now we've got our bearings, we'll be heading down the thoroughfares marked form and structure, themes, and ideas and language in future videos. We hope you find this content useful, and if you want it in written form, then revision notes for all poems can be downloaded from the website. Thanks for watching and see you next time.